I think it's stupid to sit there and know you unhealthy and do nothing about it. Girl, you a better woman than I ever be. You know your ass ain't gonna work out and you ain't gonna change your diet. So you might as well just drink the tea. Drop down in the description box and click this link to purchase this product so you can at least make an attempt to do something about your health.
The Real Housewives of Atlanta. LaToya Ali's soon-to-be ex-husband revealed that mama has shown her ass down to the TV for $1,000 an episode. Wanna talk about it? Here it goes. Nessa girl, I was laying in my flooded out bed, minding my business, waiting on these people to come in here and redo my carpet in my house, while I was scrolling through Instagram and saw a rant that LaToya Ali's soon-to-be ex-husband was doing, where he revealed that she is showing her goddamn ass down to the TV for $1,000 an episode. You heard it, bitch. $1,000 an episode, and a lot of people talk about they can't believe it. But I'm here to tell y'all one thing: it is true. Every single word about it is true. And before I jump down and let you know how I know it's true and why it's true and how they do in this industry, I want to first start out by saying farewell to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all see that I have not been reviewing it anymore. Kenya Moore and LaToya Ali actually ruined the entire experience for me. And this is not about, I'm not even finna go in on no rant about Kenya. I'm not a Kenya Moore hater. Some people love her, some people don't like her. I personally don't like and didn't like what she brought to the franchise. I think that Kenya was the demise of the franchise. I think that Kenya brought in a level of toxicity that was just too much for me personally to stomach. And in the grand scheme of life, in the grand scheme of the world, I ain't nobody. For those that like it, indulge. I didn't like it no more, so I turned the channel. That's where it starts and stops. I was already feeling that way coming into this season, and I promise you, 5 minutes in to when they introduced LaToya Ali, I was like, oh, nope, can't do it. Can't do it. The putting on for the camera, the wanting to be a reality star. For me, reality television has lost its authenticity. You know, the technical term is docu-series or docu-follow. It was documenting people's lives in a documentary yet entertaining style of television. And once people realize the power of reality TV and what can happen if they become reality TV stars, they stopped being people and started being reality TV stars. And that's where this situation went left for me, especially with the introduction of LaToya Ali, whose sole mission is to be a reality television star. But going back to the $1,000 an episode, I'm gonna tell y'all something I learned the hard way. TV don't pay until it does. TV don't pay until it does. I am not surprised at all that she's getting $1,000 per episode she appears in. That is basically the starting contract that most people get across all of these shows. Quiet as it's kept, some of y'all faves was getting $5.50 an episode. Okay, I'm not gonna put people financial business like that. I almost screamed at somebody that y'all know. I'm just gonna say this: the Love and Hip Hop girls, they get $5.50 an episode. And here's the gag right now. I saw in the comments of his video, a lot of people were saying she was doing all that and doing all this for $1,000 damn. And LaToya was one of those people. If she accepted the contract, she can definitely see the forest for the trees, right? Because if done properly, you can definitely parlay that $1,000 an episode into eventually $20,000 an episode, $30,000 an episode. The promise is there. It's just a matter of getting to it, getting to the promised land. But here's the gag, right? And here's why Tanya Sam was very smart. And I'm going to tie this into me, and I'm going to get you off the line. It cost her more to get dressed than she made. She actually went into red doing this. And again, that's okay because it's an investment. But it cost her more to get dressed than she made. When you consider one episode may be comprised of multiple days of filming, different scenes. I mean, quiet as it's kept, even if she went and bought her outfits from Zara and did her own makeup, okay, and did her own hair, that's 4 or 5 outfits per episode. So even if your outfit was $150 a piece and you got on 5 of them motherfuckers plus your shoes, your bag, your outfit already, that's already the $1,000. Not to mention, and here is the most costly thing, especially for LaToya, who is a YouTuber. I know what YouTube pay. I know what we make. Our most valuable commodity is time. Time. Quiet as it's kept, and I'm willing to believe that LaToya makes even more money than I make on YouTube. Put it this way, and I'm just going to give y'all some of my financial business. I done did 7,000 in a day on YouTube. On a good day. And that's on the day I did a love and hip hop video, a basketball wives video, and like a housewives video. On a day I dropped them 3 videos alone, I've done like $7,000 in a day. So we talking 3 hours worth of work roughly to do 7,000 versus spending 10 and 14 hours filming multiple days a week to make 1,000. A lot of times, again, the girls think because you own TV, you making money. I'll never forget when I first got into YouTube, the TV girls want to make you feel some type of way because they on TV and you not. And for the longest while, I bought into that shit. I was like, I need to hurry up and get on TV. I'm trying to get off YouTube. I'm trying to get off YouTube. I'm trying to get on TV. And then, bitch, that's when I met the Tyler Oakleys of the world, the Kingsleys of the world, the, what's my other girl? The Jenna Marbles of the world. I was in Barnes & Noble one day and I saw those YouTubers and they had book deals and all this different type of stuff. And Tyler Oakley was making millions of dollars a year. And I was like, wait a minute. This TV thing don't seem to be happening for me, but you doing good over here. You have an audience and you have a lane over here on YouTube. Like, stop focusing on what you don't have and focus on what you do have. And I was like, okay, yeah, let me start. Then I started canoodling with some of my other YouTube friends, the Tasha K's and the various other people, and I'm networking, and we start going over, what they monthly looking like, and I was like, wait a minute here, bitch. I'm too busy trying to cross over into this lane over here, and this lane I'm in is wide open. Why don't you ride that bitch? And that's exactly what I started to do, and when I started to do that, the world started to open up to me. I'll never forget, I was having a conversation with Monique Samuels or whatever, and in that conversation, we got to talking, and she was talking to start her YouTube channel, and I was talking about what I do and what her earning potential could be, and I shared with her, what I do annually on YouTube, and she revealed to me, she was like, you making more money than I'm making on the show. And that made me feel good. Because it made me realize, I always thought that I would have to get that type of exposure, get on one of those types of platforms, or do what it is those girls were doing in order to make that type of money. And lo and behold, I'm already making it doing less work. And I'm going to tell y'all one thing about me. and why I let some of those aspirations go. I am one lazy bitch, okay? I think working is stupid. I think capitalism is dumb. I think the foundation of America is stupid as fuck. I think leaving your house for 10 hours a day just to come home and be tired, eat, watch an hour worth of TV, go to sleep, and do it all over again 5 days a week, I think that is stupid. And not saying that people who are doing it is less than or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I think that the world is fucked up, that it's structured that way, that people have to do that. You know what I'm saying? They taught us, go to high school, go to college, get a good job, and then you're supposed to buy a house. But you spend more time outside your house than you do inside it. But you spent all this time working to get this nice house that you only in on the weekends and you sleeping in 5 days a week. That's just dumb to me. It is. I don't like it. It's not the life for me. I enjoy living the life of leisure. So I said all that to say, you know, I'm all about less time and maximizing the coin, but going back to television and going back to this $1,000 an episode, she's absolutely right. I'll never forget Cynthia and Peter revealed about Cynthia season 1, and Bob Whitfield revealed about Sheree Whitfield season 1 that they actually went into the red doing the show. I think Cynthia got $50,000 her first episode or something along those lines, first season. And then, I don't know if that was the season she did her wedding or not, but they really went in the hole for that damn wedding. I'm going to give y'all some other secrets or whatever with the Bravo girls, because I know them and they talk to me. So, you know, many times the girls are given the task of putting on events. You know, that helps production. That takes some of the work off of them. All right, you know, Shanika, you got to put on 3 events. Dawn, you got to put on 3 events. If you notice in the beginning of the shows, the girls were putting on lavish events. Like Married to Medicine, Quad had that big old party, and the girls having big old weddings or whatever the case may be. And production does not pay for that stuff. All of that stuff was coming out of these girls' pockets. If you now notice, and I'll never forget, one of the sorriest, laziest scenes was Housewives of Atlanta. Phaedra was still there when Portia took their ass to play laser tag. Now, for those that don't know, y'all saw it for what it was. The girls went to the mall to play laser tag. For those of us in the know, I saw it for what it was, which was Portia was given the responsibility of putting on X amount of events, and she said, "Not with my goddamn money." She took them hoes to the mall, and they went and played laser tag, got in and got out. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what, that's another one of those things I say, as the show progresses and the people get so conscious of how the game goes, the fun has now been taken away out of everything because they're now phoning it in. It's instead of, you know, you doing what we signed up for, which was for you to be rich and lavish and fabulous and over the top because we broke and we want to see what rich people do. You not taking us to play fucking laser tag. Okay, girl. So, going back to how the TV girls will goop you. Y'all remember all those Love and Hip Hop specials that I've done in the past? Starting with the season 1 reunion that I did not get paid for, which was fine. I saw the forest for the trees. It was a great opportunity. So then I did the Dirty Little Secrets special. One of the behind the scenes specials. I was paid $500. Not complaining. It was new. It was my first television gig. I'm honored for it. But you know, when you start thinking about, I was in here one day just cleaning up and happened to be scrolling through the TV, and a special that I filmed 9 years ago, 10 years ago, at this point is still running on television, which means it's still generating revenue for somebody. My ass ain't getting it, and I got $500. Ask me how much I got paid for the next one. $550 plus hair and makeup. And mind you, I showed up with my own damn hair. Same situation. Show running 9 years later. Somebody getting paid. My ass ain't getting it. I'm not complaining. It did great things for my career. It's called paying your dues. But I'm just simply sharing this to illustrate to you guys that just because folks on TV don't mean they rich. I want to tell you one person that I really commend. Tanya Sam. Tanya Sam was offered a contract to be a Real Housewife of Atlanta. She turned down the contract and opted to be a friend of the show for reasons that I cited in the beginning of my video. Time. She revealed that if she became a full-fledged housewife, that she would be fully committed to their timetable and have to put in whatever amount of hours they say so. So what Tanya decided was to leverage the fame. She was like, okay, I can be a friend of the show, get a small coin, but still get all the fame, access, and notoriety that comes along with being a full-fledged housewife. Kind of the same thing with Marlo this season. I've been ducking in and out and seeing the previews, and it feels as if Marlo has done more filming this season than she ever has on this show, or whatever the case may be. So with that being said, Tanya and Marlo both have become very synonymous with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, you almost in your mind consider them a housewife, unlike a Shamia or Fallon or some of these other girls that just kind of pop in, Carmen and Don Juan. Those people, they just pop in. But Tanya and Marlo have been so present, you really consider them housewives. So again, Tanya chose her time, but leveraged the fame, or well, Tanya don't left now. But nevertheless, I said all that to say, $1,000 an episode. Now here's the thing. LaToya Ali better hope they bring her ass back next season, and they better hope that they give her a very nice contract. But I'm here to tell you something. LaToya is so thirsty. She is so thirsty that I would not be surprised that if next season they offer her ass $1,500 an episode, she'll take it. And to be honest with you, she exercised so much thirst that she doesn't even have any leverage. She's not in a position right now where she can be like, if y'all don't give me $10,000 an episode, I'm not coming back. Because honestly and truthfully, her existence is really non-germane to the continued life of the damn show. Simply put, bitch, they don't need you. No way, no how, not then, not now. Bitch, they don't need you. You got to be from Miami. That's Trick Daddy, bitch. Nevertheless, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. And I'm going to call y'all back and tell y'all how State Farm got to come get my apartment together for my water and my flood damage. Bad.